we've come across with England Rugby Travel, and we've been updated on emails since Wednesday, and told us Thursday that the England game was off yesterday. We've got tickets for down at the stadium.
I think there's been a lot of press about it being such a big weather event, so I think they were super organised.
Communication was very good all the way, so no problems, no issues with that all the way from there. Otherwise it was just a long day in a hotel, unable to go out, so a chance to relax possibly, or a chance to give the legs a chance.
We actually got messages on our Google app.
Yeah.
The Google Travel app popped up with a message there was a typhoon warning.
Yeah.
And that's how we track the typhoon.
Through social media, really, mostly from Facebook and friends who, BBC on the iPad,
Japan used to have a translation as well, so...
We didn't really get that much information about it when we were in Japan. Finn's got a few work colleagues that are over here, so they sort of gave us information about what was happening and advice on what to do.
Well, we knew ahead of time because our airline called us, and so our flight was actually brought forward in order to get us here. So that enabled us to get here, and as soon as we arrived at Narita, everything worked very smoothly. We were able to do all the things we needed to do, got to our hotel, they looked after us fantastically well.
We didn't go outside, we weren't that daft, but it was pretty strong.
Some of us were quite excited to see exactly what it was like. Obviously we were concerned about the devastation and everything that it might cause.
Everybody here, nobody seemed to, it didn't change anybody's daily life, and we were right in the path of it. Nobody was putting up boards, the grocery stores
it was a
didn't
normal
look like
day
anything new was going on.
Yeah, we felt relatively safe. We were in an apartment with 3 or 4 other people. So
it was quite windy, like close to midnight, but we weren't concerned. We were only concerned about the game.
It was windy outside, very wet, and very wet indeed. But I must say that the little earthquake was
a little bit more exciting than
more exciting than the typhoon.
A lot of beer.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of wine. A lot of beer and not big wine. Not really.
We stay in the hotel. No wine, no rain.
Yeah.
It would have been ideal if they'd have scheduled it a month later, so we would have been off the back end of the weather season. But unfortunately, the domestic game, the leagues at home wouldn't allow that, and therefore, that kind of, they were stuck with it. I think they've done very well with it. It's a shame that we've had these cancellations, but overall, I can't fault the Japanese in terms of their organisation and the way that they've treated us and everything. I think it's caught some of our own people on the hop in terms of the people organising some of the tours, in terms of not really being ready for a force majeure event.
That's what needs to happen. They can't just make a decision based on there being a dramatic weather event, can they? It's good that they've waited till the last moment to give it the go-ahead. Obviously, a lot of people wanted it to go ahead, so
I was pretty surprised that there weren't contingency plans for this. Apparently there were, who knows what there was, but there should have been a plan in place to replay or move.
I think the other side of the coin, you've got to say that people back in the UK have been texting us and that, saying, how come your matches are off? I don't think they saw what we saw yesterday.
We saw quite a bit of footage on telly about how much water. It was mainly the flooding side of everything that people were really worried about.
Whether they moved the game and played at closed doors, I think every supporter would rather that the game was played rather than a 0-0 draw. It didn't serve any purpose. Obviously, it wasn't very good for us if it went to a 0-0 draw and we got put out in that way.
I'm very sad, very sad, and I'm very sad. This.
Yes, but we won in our earth.
We're just so grateful that we're going to be able to have the game because it's such an important game. And if we had been denied it, it's typically a Scottish thing to happen. We get sent home because of a typhoon rather than because we have lost the game.
We're glad to be out of the hotel. I'm going to go watch a good game of rugby. So,
hopefully Japan win.
We we're super excited this morning when the announcement came out that the game was going ahead. I think every one of us was refreshing our updates from 8 o'clock this morning, just trying to find out exactly if it was going ahead. When it did come through, I think I did a good little dance and a good cheer when we found out, and took a beer just to celebrate.
Just the sheer transformation of the city. Woke up this morning and realised we had a bay view, didn't we? That was quite fun. And we'd not realised that. Buses started working. Everyone was just slowly getting back to work because obviously they
feel pretty outnumbered, to be honest.
Yeah, there's quite a few cherry and white shirts kicking around, isn't there? So, no, hopefully the atmosphere is good.
No, it'll be good.
So we're absolutely good, and it'll be a fantastic. The Japanese people have been absolutely fantastic. They've been so friendly, so helpful, and we're just going to have a great time tonight. You know, whatever happens, we will have a great time.
Well, I hope we got empathy. We actually loved our experience when we were at the last World Cup in England when we played against Japan, and the crowd was fantastic there. So I'm just looking forward to a lovely match. I think we're well matched, and may the best team win.
Scotland!